Sunday night, I've had the strangest day. I've done half the channelings for the equinox retreat, but I thought I would get them all done. I had nothing else to do today. I dedicated my time to do it, and I just couldn't. I couldn't do it because I started receiving these transmissions, galactic transmissions coming through me. It's still happening. It's all a bit strange. I mean, it's been a pretty crazy week. We've had the equinox portal, and if you moved up in 7th dimensional living, I'd love to know how your week's been and if you've noticed the difference. I have just had so much more contact with my guides. I've been a lot calmer. I've been just more in the flow of things, for sure. Have witnessed other people's behaviour. I mean, I'm lucky I live with my husband who stepped up onto the 7th dimension. But yeah, the divide is definitely happening now between those who've chosen the 7th dimensional path and those that are maybe staying in 3rd dimension, is most noticeable, and those who are maybe just okay in the 5th dimension at the moment. But and the messages have been really interesting that people have been getting. I did your 1K actually, it was a good one. Exactly. Not much is triggering. It's like you're just observing people's behaviour. It's interesting to observe the drama. Not that there has been much. Oral's been off school because it was vaccine week and we keep them off with that. But just new information I've been getting and receiving. How's it been for you, Bob? You've been quite quiet, haven't you? You've not been too active. So yeah, and then of course we had that really powerful Aries moon. That was quite an intense moon. And oh, thank you for that bad peck. Do you want to speak to people? Do you? Yes. What do you want to say? Do you want to just say hello? What about Bob, the best budgie? Bob can say that sentence now. Bob is the best budgie. You say a full sentence of that now, Bob, don't you? He's also started saying Bobby, 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 because Oriel's best friends at school is Ukrainian, and he just says Bobby, Bobby, Bobby all the time. So Bob's now started saying Bobby, 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 haven't you? We've copied that. So yeah, we had that choosing your spiritual growth. We got to merge. I merged with Metron, but you merged either with Dwalpool, Metron or Kuan Yin. So that was a big shift as well. And so I didn't do a Thursday skull healing. I felt that was enough just going on for everybody. But I want to introduce you. Big skull. Look at this is Kasara. Bob is kind of in the way. Can we put you side by side, Bob? You're not too keen on that snake, are you? No, because it's huge compared to you. It's bigger than my head. So if I try and put it at the side of my head, it's yeah, it's nearly the whole size of my head. This is Kasara, the cobra skull that is snake skull that is doing the crystal skull healing tonight, because snakes are all about Bob, you just pecked that. Will we just give that a cancel? Snakes are all about transformation. It's what our Kundalini life force is about. It's transformation. And snakes shed their skins, don't they? They transform regularly. They just let the old skin go and the new shiny one come in. So I just wanted to show you, because some people said they don't really understand the sheer size of the skulls I have. This is the back of her. And you can just tune in, like activate her, so you can feel a bit of her energy. So she's doing the healing in an hour and 10 minutes time, but you've probably got an hour to book while we get everybody's names. It's on the website, elementalbeings.co.uk, and let's just see if she can activate for us for a little bit. So just closing your eyes, sinking into your heart space, opening up your spiritual antennae, tending to connect with a beautiful crystal skull, Kasara. just receiving whatever transmission she wishes to offer you now. She's made of white jade. It's one of the purest crystals to work with, white jade. Quite a rare crystal. And just ask her what inner transformation would be beneficial for me. Sleep. I got told to get more sleep. I sleep okay, I just don't go to bed early enough. I'm quite a night owl. Love myself more fully and rest. Oh, thank you. So I'll transform the blocks to me doing that then. In the healing tonight. So it's a 3-part healing. First 20 minutes, second 20 minutes, third 20 minutes. I'm just going to put her down because she's really heavy. She'll still be running on you if you're getting an activation. I'll just put her down here. The healing tonight, I'm going to be changing them a bit. I've been getting new information about the skull healings, maybe doing sort of feedback. Oh, Bob, will you stop inviting people to join? Bob keeps hitting the button to invite people to join the chat. Why don't you sit on my shoulder? That would be beneficial for you. Yes, so the healing tonight, also snakes represent your kundalini, your inner snakes. Kundalini life force resides at your pelvic bowl. I can never remember them, Pingala and Gata. Anyway, they rise up through meditation, through yoga, through sexual experiences, crisscross at your chakra points. If you're on the 1 chakra system now, because you live in the 7th dimension, they still rise up through the energy fields, because you still have those chakras. It's just they're all working in one harmony. So yeah, the first 20 minutes, she's going to work on gently shifting the blocks in your Kundalini channel and the chakras as they move up the spinal column. That's because nothing can transform if the energy pathways are stuck up the spine. Next 20 minutes, shifting any resistance to transformation or happen in your life. Anything that's stopping this process of transformation happening. And then the last 20 minutes is going to be the actual process of you receiving instant transformation. And if you've never had that experience of instant transformation in the physical or through meditation before, it is quite an unusual experience. So you have to allow the changes to occur. You'll totally let go of resistance. Yes, Elise, if she ever, she actually did have a pair. There was another one, slightly smaller. They got both carved by the same carver. And she went to, the other one went to a really beautiful soul in the UK. But yes, she is stunning, Kasara. So I will remember that. She's not wanting to be rehomed at the moment, but she is available for personal sessions too. I'm just putting her up for that too. So yeah, this inner transformation process, what the angels have said to me, especially since the retreat, because I transform a lot. It's my job to transform. I'm doing healings daily, I meditate daily, and I'm not good at integrating or allowing the time for the transformations to occur. I sort of go on to the next thing. And so this week's really been about allowing integration, not overtaxing myself, and just allowing healing integrations to occur within my energy field and within my life as well. So how much time are you allowing for integration, of healing in your life? And then there's other people who integrate too much and don't take action. So there's two sides. We have to take action to bring about change, but we also have to allow the integration. So if something's not flowing, if something's sticking in your life, then just sit down and look at what the blocks are. What do I have to transform? Because do you know what? Most people don't realise they can change. see it with the older generation. I have to be careful of that because Aringus is technically only 4 years younger than my dad, but he's very stuck in his, life doesn't change attitude. So it's just a gift that we know transformations can occur if we allow them to occur. And it's really important to honour that time. Bob's now down chatting. I'm just on Ring's desk tonight. Bob's down there chatting to the snake. So you can see how big the snake is. That is Bob beside him. It's a huge snake. Dwarfs little Bob there. So sorry. Yeah, so it's an interesting week we have because we've moved into October. I love October. I got married in October, 10-10-10. I love October. I love the build up to Samhain. I love the trees in the fall. I love this process of releasing. The raven energy comes in. There's 2 of the raven skulls left in the rare Preonite, so hop on, have a look at them because I've never seen them before. I won't get them in again. So this is your chance to get a Preonite raven. Wow, they're big as well. So if you're wanting to release, if you are wanting to, I think I've got a page on raven. I'm designing a new website. It's been in the pipeline for a while, and we've just been really busy. And we're still sort of landing here as well. Like my recording studio has been delayed. It was meant to be in by now, but it's not going to be till the end of the month. Weather okay, but the whole process, is always it takes longer than you sort of intend. But the raven consciousness kind of comes in. Raven energy, it's a very wise energy and old energy. It's all about deep inner mysteries. It's about journeying into the other realms and dimensions. The ravens were always seen in the past as like messenger birds. They sometimes were worried thinking they were like messengers of death, but it is just that communication through the other worlds. So the raven energy is a great energy to be working with. So I think I've got 5 because there's clear quartz ones as well. So I will start tomorrow wearing my raven skull. You'll see me wearing it for the month of October to really help us. Bob's getting quite vocal. But I'm going to do the week ahead oracle reading for you. Then I'm going to get ready for Kasara's beautiful healing tonight. So I'm going to do a group card for the week, and then those who are on live, I'm going to thank you for coming on, having the settings set so that you can notify when I'm live. So if you want a message, please type message please, and I will pick a card for you. It's the archangels that are going to come through. Right, the card for the week for the group. How interesting. Metatron, chakra clearing. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using the sacred geometry shapes. Essentially, that's what we're doing. We're raising our Kundalini. We're working on, those of us who moved to the 7th dimension, our 1 chakra. I've been working with that a lot. So, so we can familiarise ourselves with having just 1 chakra, but we still have the other chakras. Most of the other chakras are still there. They're still working, but they're actually working in harmony as one. So, okay, I think some people have put through. Yeah, so Joanne, hello. Let's see what the angels have to say for you. Creative writing, Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write your thoughts down in a journal or pen an article or write a book. So, do you write? Let me know if you do any journaling, if you do any writing. Caroline, how are you? Leadership. Again, it's Gabriel. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and to lovingly guide others. It's a business opportunity for you there. Okay. Remember who you are. This is Archangel Michael. You're a powerful, loving, creative child of God. You are very loved. Remember who you are. That's nice. Let's see who else wanted a message. That was Kay. Elise. Passion. Not an angel people work with a lot, but I've channeled a few courses with her. I really like her. Archangel Haniel, often as the angel of the moon. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So there we go. We've got to bring some passion in. Pauline. Raziel, wizard angel, clairvoyance. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heaven's love. So, oh, that's good to do journaling, Joanne. Yeah, I want to start writing my book. I think I have to start journaling. I used to journal all the time and I just don't have time these days. So, yep. Anyone else want a message? This is your chance. Otherwise, I'm going to get the little Bob in his home. Come here. Don't you run away from me, you little budgie. You get Bob in his home for the evening and go and get set up for powerful healing tonight. So just to let you know, I'm going to start a dragon healing series. A series of 4 healings on your spiritual gifts. So we'll do clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience and claircognizance. So many people are asking to learn to channel, but we have to start with clearing what's sort of stopping you at this time. So we'll use the dragons to transform that if you want to do that. And so that'll start on Thursday, I think. Although we are going to have a holiday, so maybe I'll start it when we get back. Not that we've got anywhere booked. It's her wedding anniversary. I never get our ring pinned down. I always want to do something. 13 years, we've never had a night away. Never had a night away since, because we got married and then I fell pregnant. Well, my mum died. So we got married. 2 months later, my mum died. 2.5 months later, my mum died. And then 2 months after that, I fell pregnant. And yeah, you know what the first year's like when you're sorting out an estate of someone and you're grieving a parent. So yeah, we've just never had a night away without oil since. So I wanted to rectify that this year, and no, it's not going to happen because there's no winter. Never been winter after oil, unfortunately. So yeah, any suggestions on something to do? We have to go to Newcastle, well, Durham. If you know where Durham is, it's sort of North England near Newcastle. We have to go to Durham for the motorhome. I'd like to do something. 13 years is quite a long time. And for me, 13 is a significant number. It's like the witch number. It's the goddess number. And for me, we didn't do anything for our 10 year because it was COVID. So we were in lockdown. So yeah, any suggestions? Do fire ideas at me. I'm the longest wife number 4, but I am officially the longest wife now. Although I think he made only 10 years, and that was because it took a couple of years to go through the court that he was going for a divorce. But so yeah, I've been the longest wife for a while. But Bob's still not going to let me clean his beak. Oh, thank you, Elise. That would be absolutely lovely. Yeah, it's a pity we can't ship him on an aeroplane to Canada. He would go. To be honest, British Airways would take him. Like, he would come out to Canada. No, maybe that'd be a bit far from him. But yeah, no, he loves to travel. He wants to be a pilot now, he's decided. He was playing football yesterday, just 50 metres away from the runway. It was hilarious. Planes were taking off, helicopters were landing, planes were landing. I was like, oh my God, the pilot's got to get this right because my son's just there. But yeah, it's a small airport. It wasn't big transatlantic ones, but it is quite funny. So, yeah, okay, guys, I'm going to go and get ready for the skull healing, and I'm working through the messages. They've been really good. well, I feel they've been really good, the channeled messages for living in the seventh dimension. Fascinating, the keys and codes some people are carrying, and what sort of blocks are. Mostly about, it's all about being in the heart, living in the seventh dimension. So, yeah, that was, it's a privilege to get to channel them. So anyway, have a lovely rest of your Sunday, and we will speak again soon. Okay, namaste.